I'm back with another video. Today it's a little different. We are sharing all of our packing and moving process from Canada all the way back to Australia, which is something I never thought I'd say. I haven't even put up the first video yet announcing that we're moving back. It's just happening so quickly. Today we're having a yard sale or a garage sale. We think we'll get quite a lot of people. Yesterday we put it up on Facebook Marketplace saying it was on Sunday, and yesterday we had people rocking up getting the wrong day. So I think we will sell quite a few things. Prices are marked to sell because we're leaving in 5 weeks, which is just insane. It's happened all so quickly. If you haven't watched the video about why we're moving back, I'll link it up here somewhere. What are you doing? Oh, you look like an old man sitting there waiting for your garage sale to start. So pretty. Got all of our stuff up. About 10 minutes till the garage sale's open. Doing it from 9 till 4. Pretty much all of our belongings, which is really sad, but also we have a new chapter in our life. We've sold a lot throughout the weeks on Facebook Marketplace, so there's not a lot in here. There's Tilly's makeup table and all sorts. Basically, we're just putting it up out here, do a few garage sales, and yeah, see what we can get for it. The main object I'm going to miss is my truck. It is so pretty. It has what's the King Ranch F350, and in Australia that would be $120,000. So we won't be getting one of those in Australia. You just can't find them, and if you can, they're just really expensive. So that's one of the main things I'm gonna miss. I love that truck, and every time I drive it with pride. We're selling most of our horse tack. Most of the horse stuff I had was for a pony. I do have a rope I'm taking back, a team roping rope. Most of the stuff I can buy in Australia except a saddle. I'm gonna go to Irvine's Western Wear, buy myself a brand new roping saddle before I leave here, because in Australia they're pretty much non-existent. You can find them, but they're usually cheap and nasty synthetic leather, or they have to be custom made. So I'm going to buy myself a roping saddle and the kids a Western saddle, because when we get home we plan on 100% this time. I've been saying this for years, getting horses again. I sold my horses in 2018 when I was pregnant with Riley. Every year after he was born, I'm like, we're going to get horses this year, we're going to get horses, but we sort of put ourselves off from getting them here because we weren't sure about our visas or whether we were going to stay. So when we get back to Australia, we're 100% getting horses. This time not a pony, it will be a full-grown kids bomb-proof safe horse, one that if it needs a little bit extra training I can get on. The kids' pony they had, Smokey, was a little mini, and there was no way I could get on him to retrain him. So yeah, that's where we're at with the horse scene. Poor little Riley wasn't well last night, were you, buddy? We all got a bit of the flu. We got the train track set up down there because we're selling that, and I had to take some photos. Got a few items there that I'm not, or that I am taking back, and some that I'm not. I've got Heartland there. I know you can get it on Netflix, but Connor bought me those for, I think it was Valentine's Day or something ages ago. I got some books that I still have not finished reading. I'm terrible.
The blue ones?
No, not the blue ones. They're the kids. Buck Brannaman, which I love his horsemanship. These ones were from the kids in Australia, and then we're taking them back. Books are a pain to take back because they're so bloody heavy, but we sold the TV unit, which is why that's on chairs, and we've sold all the other TVs. We probably sold them in the wrong order, didn't we? We sold the tiny one downstairs in the basement first, then we sold the medium one.
I didn't think they were going to sell.
Oh, buddy. Not well, are ya? Mummy look after ya. We still got the dining table and couches to sell. We've sold the coffee table. We've cuddles with Daddy. You ready for breakfast? Got the dining table to sell. The house looks like a tip, like a dump. because we've just pulled everything out and it's just trying to sell it. I've pulled apart the kids' beds. They're sleeping on the floor on the mattress at the moment because the frames. The reason why I've pulled the frames apart is because 2 separate people said they were coming to pick them up. Connor, someone's here. 2 people said they were going to pick them up and never showed up, which was such a pain in the ass. We've got this coffee table to sell. Everything down in the basement sold. More bed stuff at the front door there. There's my ropes that I'm not selling over here. And just everything. We're not messy people, but I think I'm one of those people that if things are messy, I feel stressed. But there's nothing we can really do about it. Here's Riley's bed. Still got his dream catcher up there. No side tables or anything anymore. Clothes are just shoved in there. Tilly's bedroom, she's got toilet paper there because she had a runny nose. We ran out of tissues, but just a big mess. We've tried to be clean, but this weekend with having the garage sale, it's insane. Open the blinds up. It's absolutely beautiful. We haven't been able to see the mountains for days because of the terrible fires. We've had 84 fires this week in Alberta. The worst air pollution in the world apparently this week has been in Alberta. But we can finally see the mountains again, and all the trees are so pretty. All the leaves are out. Except these annoying things that come off the trees. They stick to your feet, and poor Wolf, our dog, he had them all over him. But yeah, I've started packing. We're only taking suitcases back, that's it. We came here with suitcases and we're going back with suitcases. I might actually leave that open. The pollen is killing me and the smoke smell is killing me. In there is just winter clothes that I want to take back. I'm not sure about this jacket yet, this jumper. I bought it years ago and I just think it's going to be too thick to wear in Australia. And then these are our Kubras that are coming back. We've got a few. That's Connor's pile of clothes. I folded them all. Typical man. They're just on the floor again. Our bed frame still needs to be sold. And that's my clothes. They were in a pile, and like I see on a lot of TikToks, I'm one of those women where the husband, or not, we're not even married yet, but partner has to pick up after them all the time with glasses. I've got 3 in my room from last night. But yeah, that's where we're at with packing. We have got a lot to do still, but I mean, all these books are coming back. Yeah, we're only taking with us 6 or 7 suitcases. Connor's walking past, he's got to keep an eye on the garage sale. 7 suitcases. I think someone might be here, Connor. I can hear a truck or something. Yeah, we're only taking with us 7 suitcases, 4 carry-on, 2 backpacks home, and then we're going to have a big box with like bubble wrap and everything for the saddles. And I'm pretty sure they already cost $200. As long as they're under 30 kilos, it's around $200 extra. So that's cheap. Like, it cost me more to post it to Australia from the US. So, we're taking all of our out west shop stuff back, trying to sell and do a big sale before we leave. So if you're watching this, go on to my website. I'll put it up here, Out West Rancher. And we got a massive sale. I think it's 40% off, but I may be wrong. Go check it out. It could be more, could be less now. At one point it is 40% off though, and whatever doesn't sell we'll take back with us. But there's nothing wrong with the products. We're just trying to save ourselves some money and time with packing them all and taking them all the way back, because it's quite heavy taking all those blankets and caps and everything we sell. So if you can help us out, we would really appreciate it. Our company will still be going in Australia, but we will be doing a bit of a rebranding change from Out West Rancher to Out West Country, because, well, in Australia we don't call it ranches, we call them farms or stations. So it just applies a little more to Australia. Same logo, we're going to have probably 2 logos. Here we had the bison with the cigarette in its mouth and the mountains. In Australia we'll probably still have the bison, and I'm unsure of the other logo yet. I'm in the design process. I've got about 30 ideas and I need to choose one. Alright, Tilly's gone outside to ask her brother what he wants for lunch. What does he want?
He wants 2 surprise snacks.
Oh, are you going to make it for him? And you're making him a toasted sandwich?
So I don't have to get some snacks.
Alright, oh my gosh, I just tipped that on my head. I'm having a ranch water and I just moved my glasses. It went all over the top of my head. Not good. All wet. You're going to go choose him some snacks. Riley's not feeling well, is he?
Yeah, he hurt himself.
And we have sold a lot on our garage sale, haven't we? And you're not well either. But the garage sale's going well. House, I'm going to show you reality. This is not normal, what it normally looks like. But this is our chaos. We got all that up there. Normally that gets unpacked and packed every morning. They had pizza last night and that was leftovers for lunch. Honestly, our house looks terrible. I'm just showing the normality of moving. Guys, why is there bread down here? The normality of moving to another country and then also having to have a garage sale and drag it all outside. It's just insane. But we're getting there, and once this garage sale's over, this house will be spotless. Alright, Connor's picked up a hobby, and I don't know whether you guys could see all of the pollen flying around, making my hay fever terrible. Alright, I do have the start of a flu coming on, 100%, but after showing you guys what the kitchen looked like, I've gone and quickly cleaned it in between people coming to buy our stuff from our garage sale. So yeah, it's all clean now, but honest to God, we never ever have the house this dirty. It's just because, well, we're moving. Alright, just making dinner. The kids have an easy pasta pack tonight and some salad. I'm still on I've just been having a whiskey and a ranch water. I sound terrible because I do have the start of a flu. We've got the barbecue going. We got ribs cooking. We've got this table. If anyone's been originally following us, we repurposed and restructured to plant seeds in last spring. Now we're using the table as a spare table to eat outside with our 2 lonely chairs and our little bench seat over there. So we have got a mixed salad there. The kids have got pasta for dinner, and Wolfie had a bone, didn't you, buddy? You're getting old son. Wolf is actually 11 and a half, and the poor little boy has got a fracture in here between the 2 vertebrae, and we've been watching it for a year and a half now, and it's slowly moving up, sadly. He also has a torn tendon in this leg here, and these are just, they're nothing, they're not prickles, they just come off the tree, and I pull them off every single day. But you're getting old, hey honey. He still bounces around, but we have to be careful of this fracture at the back, because if it moves up another 2 mils, then he'll go paralysed. Which we don't want, do we, buddy? Hey? Anyway, we got ribs tonight, and good news, we have sold the truck pending a deposit to be sent to us. So that's a huge deal. Connor's on the phone at the moment to work. He's on call at the moment. Garage sale's over and we sold quite a lot. The truck was our big ticket item though, and that's the worst thing I did not want to sell that. It's my baby, but it is sold for a good price. We're just waiting for a deposit to be sold, and it's going to be picked up this week. So a good day, hey buddy? Yeah? You learned to play basketball? Show us your basketball trick. You okay?
I'm going to do it.
Alright, show me before I sign off. Go.
Not that.
Oh, show me again. Go.
Not.
Just read it. Every time I do it, I always read that page carefully, even though I've done it.
Whoa, that's so cool, buddy.
And one more.
Cool.
What are you looking forward to most about in Australia? Who are you going to see?
One sec, click.
Well done. Who are you going to see in Australia? Who are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Granddad.
Who? Say it loud.
Granddad.
Look at me. Who?
Granddad.
What are you guys eating? You got my ribs. Oi! Guys, it's probably been about 3 weeks since I've filmed. Thought I'd better add sort of a conclusion to this video. We have sold almost everything. I'll insert a clip here of what we've got left. Alright, so we have officially sold our bed frame and we're on the floor here. We've got all our clothes in the corner. I'll go through all of my clothing later. Kids' beds are all sold. They're just mattresses on the floor. Downstairs you can see this is a whole pile of stuff that I need to give to someone. They've bought it all. The glorious bench coffee table / dining table we created from the garage. The other 2 couches have sold. That's the only last thing that we need to sell. Other things are just knickknacks. Hello? What are you doing?
Can you let me out?
You can let yourself in. We have started packing. The kids have got so much toys. Like, that's all toys for Riley. These are baby onesies and stuff that they used to wear before we came to Australia. That's all of Tilly's toys in here that she's claiming she needs to take back with her. Christmas decorations that are refused to give up. And then these are all like keepsakes and knickknacks that we want. Like, we've just got picture frames and albums and my mum's old kettle, country kettle. We have 2 big boxes of Out West stock that's going home with us. I have a bunch of sweetgrass that I was selling, California sweetgrass, but that won't go through customs, so I need to rehome that before we go. Since I spoke to you guys last, we have been to Irvine's Western store. We went there to stock up on, for me, to get jeans. This is a pair here, just some Ariat or Wrangler work jeans, as well as some going out jeans as well, because they are a lot cheaper than Australia. Looking at about 85 to 100 bucks pair of jeans. In Australia for the same jeans it'd be about 150, 160. And that's if I can get my length on my short ass. So, and then you end up buying online and you can't try them on. That's because I'm from Western Australia. If you live in the East Coast, you've got a lot more selection. But yeah, we only have Horseland, Midland to really choose jeans. There are a few places you might find them, but they're never ever my length. So, and I prefer to try jeans on. So I went and stocked up on jeans. Bought the kids 2 pairs of Western boots, one for this year and one that will fit them next year, and a few other things. I'll insert a clip here of that day. Today we're heading out to a Western store. It's massive. I'm here taking a heat pack because, well, I'm a chick and I get girly month stuff, and of course jerky for the trip. The name of this store is Irvine's. It's in Alberta and we're, as you can guess from my accent, Australian, so I've come here quite a few times. We're actually moving back to Australia in the next week, so I've come to stock up, and you can see from my partner's face that he's a little over it, wondering what else I'm going to fit in our suitcase. There is way too many amazing things, but unfortunately I can't take them all, so I stocked up on heaps of work jeans because they cost a fortune in Australia, a few pairs of shoes. I stocked up on the kids' boots because they're about 1/3 of the price compared to Australia. Oh, and I got these Ariats. There's my daughter's boots, 1 pair she picked. There's 1 pair my son picked, and I got them 2 additional pairs. And then we headed off towards Water Valley. We've always wanted to go to Water Valley to the saloon, the big pub there. It's beautiful.
We didn't actually realise that the town was holding a Celtic festival, and my partner is from Ireland originally, even though we met in Australia. So we had a few drinks, we ordered food, and I got myself a bison burger, and my partner got that double burger, I don't know what it was. And then we headed over to the Celtic festival just to have a little look around. If we ever move back to Canada, the west side near Water Valley and north is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, we had a really nice day. It was very spontaneous. We just decided to go to Irvine's that morning to the Western shop, and then ended up going to the Water Valley Saloon, like the pub, and then there was the Celtic Festival, which was awesome. I've also bought myself a Wade saddle to take back to Australia. Again, same issue. You want a Western saddle in Australia, either order it from the US or Canada, usually the US, or you get it custom made, which is thousands and thousands of dollars. So here is my brand new saddle. It's in a massive box that Irvine's put in. I've also put a few ropes and stuff in there that I'm taking back, but the saddle, obviously, because it's a Western saddle, is very heavy. You can sort of see it here, but it's a Wade. We've put some foam stuff over the horn of the saddle, and that'll be going home that way. We're taking that with us in a big box on the plane. It's about 30 kilos, so it's about $200 to take that with us as extra luggage. What's wrong, buddy? Come sit with me. It's Tilly's last day of school today. She hasn't really been going, but today she's going just to say goodbye to everyone. So I took her down to the school bus this morning on the end of the driveway, and she was fine. She's excited to finish school, but it was a little bittersweet for me. I feel a little sad, like time's going way too fast. Feels like our time in Canada, the kids have grown so much from what they looked like physically and all of their speech and everything from the beginning of when we moved here to now, the 2.5 years. And today's her last day on the school bus in Canada. I can't even get my speech working right, my words out. I am so tired. That's why I wanted to finish this end of this video with Connor sitting next to me, but he's outside burning off. And then we also had the landlord come today to do a rental inspection. We're having issues with that because you could only close your bank account while you're in Canada. And we went to the bank, organised all that, said we're going to come in on the last day because apparently you can just do it on the last day and it will close. But the landlord could only do a rental inspection today, and he gave us a check for our bond back, and it's, you know, a few $1,000s. And they can only, it won't check, like it won't clear for 5 days. And we leave in 5 days. So, and that's business days apparently. I've never had it be that long. Connor's on the phone to them at the moment as well while he's burning off.
Phone's on the stairs.
What did they say?
They haven't answered the phone.
They're not answering. Yeah, so we're not really sure what's going on with that because we don't want to leave a bank account open for that to clear, but we don't want to lose our check money either, so our bond money. We do have plans to go to the mountains. Unfortunately, this week it was raining all week and it has been not very nice weather. In fact, it actually snowed last night because it was so cold, and today's the first day of summer. So it has been fine this week, but not the perfect going to the mountains for your last trip to the mountains day sort of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. So we are going Friday and going up Sulphur Mountain again to do the boardwalk. I've never done the boardwalk part, just gone up to the top of Sulphur Mountain when it was winter, like 3 years ago. And we're going to go to Lake Louise to do the walk up to the tea rooms. I've always wanted to do that.
That was fast, right?
You were very fast. Sadly, I do have to update you guys, and I'm not going to go fully into detail, but I know a lot of you have been asking about our dog Wolf. We came to Canada with 2 dogs, Harley and Wolf. Harley was 11 and she passed away a year into us being in Canada. She had very, very sore arthritic legs and a lot of thyroid issues, and yeah, she passed away here. And we have her ashes. And then Wolf, we've known for a long time now. I'm not going to go into details. I'll link the Instagram post as a tribute I put up for him in the description, but he's no longer with us. We had to do the hard thing. It's very heartbreaking, and we have his ashes as well that we will spread on the farm when we get back to Australia. So quite a few people asked me about Wolf over the last couple of weeks in our videos, and I've had to purposely just not reply to them because it's been too heartbreaking, because at the time he was still with us, but we knew what we had to do. So he did a little thing, I'll tell you, he did have as one of the things, one of his vertebrae, or two of his vertebrae on his lower back spine. Ages ago he chipped some of that off, and as time's gone on we've kept an eye on it with x-rays, and it has been moving up, and it's only 2 mils from, if it moves up any further, he could go paralyzed. So that's not the only thing. He also ripped a tendon and a few other things, and he was actually on bed rest. So yes, so we sadly have lost Wolf. He was 11, and he had an amazing life, and I just knew that somebody's going to ask about Wolf, and so we'd have to, Riley, so we don't have to say it in the future and can stay clear of that topic. I thought I'd just get it over with now because it's not a nice topic. Connor and I just really want to thank you guys for all the support you've given us over the years of our whole move when we were in Australia, knowing that we're going to move to Canada, as well as our time on the ranch here and moving and everything. You guys have been amazing. Don't worry though, we are going to continue filming, but Connor will not be in them as often. The channel's changing over from Bec and Conor to Bec Out West. What are you doing? Because Connor will be working full-time and my full-time job will be working on the farm back home. So my dad doesn't run any stock on his property. He does have mates that have their stock, like cattle and sheep, registered there.
I get to the floor.
And my dad's mates are taking their stock off, their sheep and cattle off in probably Christmas time. So just after Christmas, once they get a feed on the ground again, we will start getting our sheep and our cattle, and I will be running that. And before all that, I will be filming us getting our horses. I've already put a deposit down for a dog in Australia. I will go into that later on. I've been wanting another dog since I lost Harley, and then now we've lost Wolf. So I've already put my name down for a pup in Australia, and I'll explain that to you in a future video. But there's lots that I cannot wait to show you guys when our YouTube channel changes over to Bec Out West. Stop doing that. Yeah, showing you guys the farm, the cottage, just my general life in Australia. And then there will be other things like us going camping, forward driving, horse riding. When I say that I don't have time to film and Connor doesn't have time to sit down, this is what I mean. Like we're just non-stop packing and wrapping and bubble wrapping things, trying to fit them all in our suitcases. And then the time that I do have, I've got this little man to look after. So sorry that there's quite a bit of noise in the background. My Out West Rancher store is officially closed. I want to say thank you to everyone that supported us and purchased from us. It saved us so much weight having to take back on the plane with our big 40% off sale. So I really appreciate that. We will be getting a rebrand in Australia from Out West Rancher to Out West Country, but it will be the same sort of items sold. You are so frustrating, you. We will be posting another video up soon of our trip to the mountains, and that will be the last video in Canada. So we just really want to say thank you. You say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Connor's getting the car ready because it's going today, and I've said goodbye and done a whole exit without you, so do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.